guys, welcome to EasyMath. I am Dami. In our previous video, we learned how to identify our U and the V in integration by part using the light order, that is logarithm, algebraic, exponential, and trigonometry. So if you haven't seen the video, I would encourage you to check the description. I will drop the link in the description. Kindly check it out. Today we'll be talking about how to use the tabular method to solve integration by part without having to use the classical method, right? Okay, so let's just jump straight in it. So we have this question. X squared e to power of 3x dx, right? So because we are familiar with how to choose our u, we know what our u is, and then we know what our dv is, right? So because we know that algebraic comes before exponential, so we know that our u is gonna be x squared, right? And then that tells us that our dv is gonna be exponential 3x, right? dx. So since we have all these ingredients, all we have to do is just to differentiate our u and then integrate our dv. We get the v, and then we slot everything back into the asterisk and we get our required answer, right? So let me just call this guy I equal to this. So but we're not going to do that. We're going to use the tabular method to solving this problem because it's kind of easier. If you master it very well, it's faster, less prone to error, right? So so let's just go straight ahead. So I have let me just write tabular method here. So it's tabular method because we are going to kind of draw a table, you know. Yeah, no, that's not straight, but you don't have to worry about that. We just need the concept table, that's all. So the first part, I mean, you can do it anyhow, but I would advise just to, if you're just learning for the first time, just do what I'm doing, and then subsequently, if you've mastered it, you can just interchange it, the 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 variable, either way you like it. So this is what I'm trying to say. We have, this is u, and then this is the v. So you can just put the v there and put the a, whichever way, it's still going to be correct. But for now, let's just focus on this, and then we get the concept. So our u is what? X squared, right? And then our dv is what? Exponential 3x, right? So the next thing we're going to do is to differentiate the u and then integrate the dv. So I'm assuming that we know how to differentiate and then we know how to integrate. So let's go straight ahead to differentiate. So we have 2x, right? And then this is 2, and then this is 0. I mean, if you differentiate 0, you're going to have 0, right? So it doesn't really make sense. Just stop there. And then the next one we're going to do is to integrate this guy here. So when I integrate this guy, I'm going to have 1 over 3x. Yeah? So this is 1 over 9, 3x. And this is 127, 3x. So I've done that. I've integrated, I've differentiated. The next thing I'm going to do is to, let me just make this thing so that it can be on the same level. So I have 0 here. Oh, sorry. So I have 0 here. So the next thing I'm going to do is to add signs to this table. So it's like plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus. So this is going to be plus, and this is going to be negative. This is plus, and this is going to be negative. So subsequently, if you have more terms, you're going to increase the sign. So it goes away like that. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to marry these terms together and then use it to get the required thing we are expected of. So I'm going to marry them together. So how do I do that? You marry them diagonally until the last one. So we have this guy marries this guy diagonally. So this second term marries this guy to diagonally, and then this guy to marry this guy. And then the last one, there's nothing to marry with diagonally, right? So all you have to do is just to merge it together with the last term, right? Yeah, horizontally. That's it. So after you've done that correctly, ensure that the first term here is marrying the second term. So like that, the second term marrying the third term, and then the third term marrying the fourth term, diagonally like that. And then the last one, because there's nothing else to marry, just marries the one in front of it. That's it, like this. That's it, straightforward like that. So the next thing we're going to do is just to compute them together, right? So we have our integral I equal to, so you're marrying. So x squared is my 1 over 3 e3x, right? So you have x squared. So remember, the sign there is positive, right? So x squared dot 1 3. So the next one is negative, right? So you're having this guy marrying this guy, right? So it becomes negative 2 over 9x e 3x. And the next one is positive, right? So it's gonna be plus 2 over 27 3x. Then the last one, which is 0, right? Negative. So you're going to take the integral of the last one. Always, you have to take the integral of the last one. So you have negative sign integral 0 dot 1 over 27 e3x dx. Yeah. So because it's 0 multiplied, so 0 multiplied by anything, all this guy goes to 0. So we can then rewrite this thing as x squared over 3 e to the power 3x minus 2 over 9 x e3x plus 2 over 27 e3x plus constant of integration. And then you know why we are adding the constant, right? Because it's indefinite integral. So you could just leave your answer like that, or you could just go ahead and simplify this guy, right? You can just simplify, 27 is common. So you have 127, right? And then this is gonna be 9x, right? 9x squared minus 6x plus 2, and then you have exponential 3x, then plus c. That's it. Quite simple, right? I know it's simple. So all you have to do is just to, put the, once we can identify what our u is and then our dv is, which we've learned, just put that in the table and then include the sign and then marry them together diagonally. And the last one, you take the integral of it, and everything comes out beautifully. That's it. It's not difficult. So I know you get it. So in my next video, I'll be showing you how to solve a recurrence integral. So you have something like this, something like this. Yeah. So in my next video, I'll be showing you how to go about that. So we're going to use both the classical method, which is the formula in the asterisk, and then the tabular method to solve this. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please kindly subscribe, like, and share. See you on the next one. Bye guys.